So we're standing outside of John P. Parker's house, and we found out some very interesting things about John P. Parker.
He was a slave that came from Alabama. He bought his freedom. He paid $1,800 for it.
This brings us to the Underground Railroad itself. And when we think about the Underground Railroad, our thoughts generally go to hiding places. False doors, double bottom wagons, secret stashes, the tunnels, these are attics and rooms. All that's fun, but that's only a part of it. For you see, they had a chance to interview the slaves that had participated in this, all of this, some 30 or 40 years later, after everything was said and done, and it was all over with. They asked those ex-slaves what they remember pertaining to the Underground Railroad, what their thoughts were. You know, the answer was not only unanimous, but it was very surprising and can be summed up in one word, and that's hospitality. For you see, when you made the decision that you were to escape, well, let's pretend. Let's use our imaginations here. And let's put ourselves on a plantation in Middle Tennessee. We're all slaves. And we want to change our situation. Our owner is not a very nice guy and does not take care of us very well. So we want to change our situation. We're all going to get together and we're going to run. We're going to plan this. Now, we're going to pick a moonless night when there's no moon in the sky and it's a dark night. And we're going to wait until the owner is in the bed and we can hear him snoring coming out of the bedroom window. We're going to wait until the dogs are asleep and quieted down for the evening. And we're going to make our move. And we're going to steal away. And we're going to run. And we're going to run just like John Parker did. And we're going to put our little legs as fast as we can get away from this place. The problem with this is we don't have anything to eat. We weren't overfed in the first place. We may have had a couple of biscuits that we put into a knapsack somewhere. We nibbled off of those biscuits while we ate grapes of the field and berries of the field whenever we could find them. We don't have a gun. We cannot hunt. We don't have a fishing pole. And besides that, who among us has the time to sit on the bank to catch a trout? If we're wise, we will leave the farms that we encounter alone. For if we steal some chickens out of someone's coop or a ham out of someone's smokehouse, and they detected that we had been through there, even if it was 2 or 3 days ago, why, they would alert the county sheriff and constable of our presence in the area. Now this guy would love to hear this, for you see, he's going to bring out his dogs. Once the dogs came out, we stood a 60% chance of being caught. Very difficult to elude the dogs, especially for us first-timers, for we don't know what we're doing. Now once that sheriff caught us, why, he's going to return us to our owners, of which each and every one of us is in for a sound beating. That sheriff is going to collect $10, $15 for each head that he returns. And if he's lucky enough that he can catch in amongst us a person that has a skill, a masonry person, cabinet maker, shoemaker, carpenter, roofer, why, he can get $400, $500, $600 for this individual by himself. Ching! This sheriff just hit the jackpot with that one, buddy. For that's more money than he'll make in his whole life. He is not going to hesitate to bring those dogs out, and will do so at the drop of a hat. So let's be wise and be advised and leave those ever-loving farms alone. But that's not to say what we would do if we're on the verge of starvation. For if we're looking old man hunger dead in the face, we do not have a conscience, nor do we have common sense, and we'll do whatever it is that we have to do in order to live. But once you're in the hands of the Underground Railroad people, you were fed. You were moved to the next station, and you were fed. You were moved to the third safe house. The food was awful good, but it was this hospitality that was recollected some 30 or 40 years later. Not so much hiding in somebody's dank basement or somebody's dusty old attic. The Ripley chain was gigantic. It was much, much bigger than most by lots. An average size chain consists of 3 to 4 homes working well together. They know what they're doing. They pass people among themselves and then on to the next chain of 3 or 4, which pass them on to the next chain of 3 or 4. Every once in a while, we'll encounter a large chain, 8 to 10, maybe 12. Here again, they know the tricks of the trade. They know when to advance a person and when to hold back, where the slave catchers are and how often they frequent the area. In Ripley, there were 329 people listed on the rosters of the abolitionists. Quite a large sum of people. Their names and addresses are all still on file down at our public library. No other abolitionist society anywhere in the country can match that.
All right, so we found a house, and it looks just like a riverboat, and it's overlooking the Ohio River. Hear the bells in the church?
Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching our vlog today, our journey up State Route 52. We hope you guys liked it, but thank you for being with us, and more updates as we go.